Thank you very much, Dr. Inam. And as far as my introduction also given by Dr. Inam, and this is not exactly my research field, but I want to enhance little bit knowledge and exchange little bit knowledge with you. Environmental changes due to the canal establishment of more canals. This is the most topic. Actually, what a river Indus is, it is about 180 kilometer long, one of the longest river of the world. And we know, as far as our little knowledge is concerned, that is the fresh water for water, providing primary source of the fresh water, particularly vital agriculture purpose. This is the main river, and the river support the Indus Basin irrigation system. As far as our concern, we are basically agriculture country. That's why irrigation system is one of the most important part of our society, not only for Sindh, but also from the Punjab and other provinces also. It provides water to the agriculture, domestic use and industry to millions of the people. It's really support a lot of things. River Indus is our asset. And now, as far as this concerned is Indus Basin, one of the world's longest. This is already Pakistan, India, China. As far as this map is concerned, it's around the Pakistan, India, China, and Afghanistan. And historically, Indus River has a valley of civilization. When we talk about the civilization, as you know that Sindh is one of the huge civilization history. Sindh River Indus has a great history, and just to protect this history, the water and all these things, we are here in this type of seminar. Today, the river is not only vital for agriculture, but on the support diverse ecosystem, including wetlands and unique wildlife, such as the endangered Indus River dolphin. That is the blind we are talking about, to protect the blind dolphin of the Indus River. This is what a map is. You are already familiar with this geographical aspect of the Indus and geographical importance of the Indus River. Now, how we anticipated environmental and ecological catastrophic due to the more canal. Yes, construction of more canal is no doubt very important, but on the basis of such shortage of water, overall the canal construction may be hazardous for the environment. It creates a lot of ecological and environmental problem also, like waterlogging, salinizations, disruption of the river ecosystem, loss of biodiversity, impact on the groundwater. We are destroying our groundwater, climate and the soil degradation also there. These are the some impact of formation of more canals on the earth. Now, waterlogging and salinization, these are the some basic some detail about it, that why we are now ecosystem destroyed by waterlogging, by not only by more canal, but also putting the waste material inside that river. That is also a very big problem. The impact of climate change on the Indus River, the canal and all the hazardous items put over there in the river Indus, it has a great change of the great change in the climate also. The Indus Basin is highly vulnerable to climate change impacts such as weather, glacier melt. With passage of time, we are facing climate change globally. Globally, this is not a Pakistan problem, but it's a global problem, because in the 2025 we are shortage of water, and 250 we are not only shortage but a high shortage of water we will face, the Pakistan will face, according to UNO. This is what the adverse effect of climate change is: the depletion of the water resources. Yes, depletion of the water resource. We are lacking the resource. Ranked among the top, Pakistan is ranked among the top water risk countries in the world. This is something you must think on it. How we save this water for our future, because our whole future, our generation, next generation depends on this country resources, and water, gas, oil, these are the basic resources. Due to if these resources are not available in Pakistan, Sindh, whatever, the people are going to migrate from one place to other place in search of good living. Because we save the nature, we save our country, we save our nation. According to UNO, the program UNDP, Pakistan will reach absolutely water scarcity by the year 2025. This is the status, very alarming condition of the water as per UNDP. And the next thing is that threats like rising temperature, drought, these are some threats to the nature, to the natural environment. It destroys the natural environment. We have a lot of problem. The north of Pakistan continue to melt by the year 2050. We have a lot of glacier, but what else? Right now we are facing climate change because of the glaciers melting, and this is the status about that 2050. The glacier of the north of Pakistan continue and it's melt by the year. This is the state. This is the survey report from different sources, IWM. And now, this is again the same thing, that is 3-degree rise in temperature. That is, temperature in the Indus River basin are rising day by day. There is increase in temperature, due to which we have heat wave also. If you see, there is a big problem of the heat waves, and all the environments supposed to be very difficult to live for human being as well as the animals also. Now, this is the glacier melting condition. We have the Indus River is fed by the glaciers in the Himalayas and the Karakoram. Okay, these are the most important thing, that is Himalaya and the Karakoram fading. Rising temperature accelerate glacier melt, initially increasing water flow, but ultimately leading to the reduced glacier mass and water availability as glacier retreat. This is the very important thing, how we save our climate, how we save our river, by putting all the things in a streamline with having something. That is ecosystem disruption. Changes for the position can disrupt the habitat. River blind dolphin. Dolphin is supposed to be a very special species, not only the dolphin, but the palla machli also. I still remember the days when I have been in the Mehran University, and I really enjoyed all palla machli at Al-Manzar also, and different. My friend, my friend is still inviting me several times, invited on the Palla Mashli. So these species are very valuable for the river Indus, and it's found in the rivers. And right now, these species, these fishes and other species are become rare. And that in agriculture is also changes in the water availability directly affect crop yields and the food security. These points are also highlighted. The Indus water scarcity. The Indus River is again 32%. The World Bank produced at Pakistan. I have little bit 32% by 2020. It is a very critical condition that deficit to reach. This is the Indus River is already overconstructed, overstretched, and climate change is expected to be 50% water deficit by 2030. Right now we are in 24. Then after 1 month 25. 5 years after 5 years, 50% water deficit as per my literature review, because this is not supposed to be a critical research area. On the basis of that, about 50% reduction in water will take place in 2030. So unpredictable flooding. Flooding is very, very critical issues. We have the village, then we faced, previously we faced a lot of problem due to flood and due to unavailability of these type of measures not taken by the government, that the flood emergency, still there is very less flood emergency system over here. Now the climate change more erratic droughts and the flood in the Indus River. These floods are threaten to the lives of the people in the basin and damage agriculture productivity. Anything else? Overall impact of climate change of Indus River, water quality, salinity, these are the overall impact, and these things are the some impact on the climate change, impact of climate related to all these figures we already clear about it. And now effect of river index flow on low riparian ecosystem of the Sindh. Overview. This is some basic thing, that is riparian ecosystem are same adjacent to the river and the stream, characterized by unique soil and plant communities. They serve the transitional zones between the tencidal and aquatic environment. Significance of the river Indus. The river Indus is essential for sustaining the low riparian economic ecosystem, since it plays a critical role in the water availability, sediments, transport, and different. This is impact of river flow changes. River always create the path, whatever the path the river has. River created the path, and that is very important thing. Effect of river Indus flow on these low region, there should be very critical and biodiversified nature of the flow over their region. This region reduce water flow, affect the moisture, impacting plant species along with the habitat of the wildlife. What is if there is a slow impact, the slow water flow, definitely it impact on the all type of the sea animals and all the things, the localities over there. And then loss of native species. As I already told, that blind dolphin, the palang fish, and all these things are loss of this thing. Exotic and species are increasingly out-composting native species. So these things are going on. Ecological impact and conservation challenges. Reduce river flow, increase soil salinity. If there is a decrease in the river flow, if the glacier is supposed to be melting, and as we know, whenever the glacier is melting slowly, due to impact, the river has less water, loss of vegetable, higher arsenic level due to leaching from soil. Okay. Now these are some major pollution, that is plastic. We have the plastic, industrial plastic, and major pollutant industry we have discussed. Sustainable solutions. What do we talk about? Any sustainable modern irrigation technique like flood irrigation waste significant amount of water saving crops, encouraging the use of less water, that we train our farmer to use less water during the farming, especially water scarce region where there is less water. Canal lining and the maintenance is also canal line maintenance, proper maintenance of the canal system is also a requirement. And then the flood management. There should be a flood management system to help the people and to alarm the people, give the alarm to aware about what they will do in case of flood. Reforestation and afforestation. These are some techniques. And integrated water resource management. In the America, Europe, or any other country, a lot of integrated water management system. However, in the river Indus and in the Pakistan, there is a lack of this system. So this system also will introduce. And the water, this is adaptation of the affluent temperature. These are also some solutions as far as these climate adaptation techniques. And then go to the conclusion. Expansion of the canal on the Indus River, why intended to enhance irrigations and agriculture production, may lead to serious environmental and ecological catastrophes. The rising risk of the waterlogging, salinization, biodiversity loss, disruption of the river ecosystem, need urgent attention by the higher authorities. And the policymaker must balance the agriculture and the development need with the long-term sustainability, adapting innovative water management practices and seeking alternatives to the canal expansion. Integrated approaches to water conservation, better land management, and restoration of the ecological system must be prioritized to mitigate the impacts. This is what, and distribution of the water must be very properly, technically, and with justice. And there should be, if there is a less need of the canal, there would be no canal construction on the river Indus side. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
जेकॾहिं मथे केनाल वधी विया त असांजी न रुगो जीवत ख़तम थींदी पर सिंधू तहज़ीब